How's that? Okay, I'll start. Restart. Hello, happy Tuesday, everybody. Let me know, Lisa, if there's sound. Good thing you were on. I could have been recording for 20 minutes, not realizing there was no sound. Okay, let me know if that's better. Welcome to Tuesday morning with me, Stampin' for Fun with Jen. I am excited to be with you. The end of August is always like a very exciting time. I'm thinking about getting my kids back to school. How many of you are in the same boat where like kids are going back to school, going here and there? Um, Okay, good. We're back on. And so there's that piece going on. There's like, oh, there's so many things I want to do this summer. Did I tick them all off my list? And last year I didn't get to go to the Canadian National Exhibition. And I'm like, we have to go this year. So I'm trying to find a date to do that. And yeah, so tell me in the comments, what have you been doing this summer? How does the end of August feel for you? Does it feel calm? Does it feel like crazy? Which one is it? Another big thing that gets me excited at the end of August is just thinking about upcoming events. So I have lots of things going on, kicking off in September. And so stick with me. I'm going to share them with you now, and then we're going to do a crafty project. I can't wait to show you what we're going to make. Today I am going to be using this lovely stamp set here. It's called Simply Leaves. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on this channel because I'll be crafting with that. Okay, things to know. August 31st, September 1st is the VIP new product kickoff virtual party. So anybody across Canada can participate and join. It's 14 mini classes using a different product each. It'll be held over 2 days. Every 2 hours, there'll be a different project showcase. You're going to love it. I sent out invitations. Now, this is an exclusive party just for those who have shopped with me this past year, just for those who are current Stampin' for Fun Club members, just for those who are Team Stick Stampers, part of my team. Okay, it's not too late to get invited to the party. All you have to do is join my team or be a part of my join my Team Stick Stampers team or place an order. Any size order will qualify you to get in on the party. And do I have a copy of the newest catalog? I can't show you the inside yet, but it is a beauty. So many beautiful things. Here's one of the cards that I made using some new product coming out called Christmas Critters, I think. Mm, all of a sudden, I'm losing it, but isn't it super cute? So I'm actually going to be presenting this suite or this bundle on the VIP party. So you don't want to miss your seat there, but there's 13 other presentations with 13 other products, showcasing products from the September to December catalog, or September release, I should say. So make sure you get your seat. Other things coming up. I love to do things in person. So if you live locally and can drive to Markham, September 19th, I am doing a September product release kickoff party. There's going to be exclusive shopping specials there. There's going to be door prizes. There's going to be projects to make. You're going to get to make 3 projects, and of course, there'll be snacks. So let me know if you can join in. Registration, the link is in the description, so that's another thing coming up. I'm also doing a scrapbooking, memory keeping workshop. It's 2 sessions. So you get both sessions for $55. It is for those of you that can drive to Markham in collaboration with Cornerstone's Recreation Program. So I'm just really passionate about helping people create with their hands, but also I think it's great for people to be getting those photos off your phone. How many of you have photos on your phone that you haven't printed, that you took for a reason, and nobody knows that reason? No one can remember the happy memories because they're locked on your phone. So for 2 sessions, it's only $55, and you will learn from the ground. If you've never scrapbooked before, this class is perfect for you. If you have scrapbooked before but need a reminder of some of the basics, this class is perfect for you. If you just need an excuse to get some stories down in a book, this class is for you. So registration link is in the description. So those are September things, but I've got things coming in October as well. Oh, September Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. I was actually getting ready. I think this might be one of the cards that we'll do at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. I'm having fun with this suite, and because it's purple, which by the way is my second favorite color. My first favorite color is pink. So come on out, make 3 cards, enjoy lunch at the Markham Swiss Chalet. I would love to see you. It looks like we're filling up, but what I'm doing is I'll open a slot on Monday as it fills up. So either of those days you can come out and enjoy lunch, laugh, and craft. Okay, so those are the things in September. Let me know what questions you have in the comments or if you need any clarification, but the more the merrier. Invite your friends, especially those who have never stamped before, because there's nothing like seeing someone's eyes light up when they've created something beautiful without knowing that they were even able. Okay, so wonderful. I'd love to see you. Yeah, lots of things happening in October. I just saw Rose's name pop up. She's coming to my in-person ladies retreat weekend. There's still one spot left. There's one person who's reached out about it, but they haven't paid yet, so hope that might be full. But what I want to emphasize is we've got retreat in a box. Okay, so I don't like to limit things, so anybody across Canada can participate in my retreat in a box and enjoy the same treats as my in-person retreat attendees. Okay, so let's get started. We'll pull this up to the, can you see that okay? And I'll fix the lighting a bit to try to get rid of that shadow. Let's see whether we can do this. It's always a challenge. Okay, great. And let's fix the lighting. Okay, I think that shadow's gone. It just means that I'm in shadow, but that's okay. You don't need to look at me. You can just look at what's happening here. So as I said, today I want to play with the Simply Leaves bundle, and all of a sudden it's occurring to me, I don't think I've shown you this card before. I've actually made it in 2 different colors. Hi, Paulette. And today I'm going to use one of my favorite new in colors, which is Peaceful Pine. So this stamp set is perfect for fall. I've seen all different things, but I feel like you could use it beyond fall as well. I mean, leaves are such a generic kind of artwork, and yeah. So, and the great thing, I am a passionate fiend of stamp and punch bundles because I think it makes crafting even faster when you can just punch out the shapes and you don't need any fancy cut and emboss machine. Not that the cut and emboss machine is super fancy. It's a machine, but yeah, if you're just getting started or you know someone who would like to try something, this is a great bundle to start with. So you'll see that there are various leaf images, kind of regular size leaves, smaller leaves, and these images here. And you might be wondering how to use those, but we're going to use those today. So you can take a peek how they work. Now I am just looking, oh here. Okay, so this was one of the cards that we made at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. And so if you ever come out to my Lunch, Laugh, and Craft events, you'll know that I like to pre-cut the packets to make it easier and more relaxing for my participants. I've been creating crafting experiences for almost 19 years. Guys, tell me if you think I should do something special for my 19th stamp anniversary, which is going to be in October. Okay, because I feel like I want to do something special, but I don't know what. So tell me, give me some ideas in the comments on what you'd like to see to celebrate a 19th stamp anniversary. I thought about crazy things like if you add 19 things to your card, you'll get a free stamp set, or I don't know. What would be a fun idea? Because I still have time to think about it. But can you believe it? 19 years. When I started as a demonstrator, my little baby was 6 months old. Okay. And so I can't believe how much joy this has brought me over the years. If you are someone who's looking for something for yourself, maybe you're like a caregiver, whether it's to kids or parents, sometimes that can be super draining and you need something for yourself that will bring you a little something. That's what Stampin' Up! Brought me. And it's made such a difference in my life. And yeah, I guess that's why I still do what I do. And thank you. 19 years is pretty exciting, and I'm not living in a what's the word on an island. I'm not immune to the kind of stress that's going on in the world right now. I know this past weekend was a there's been a lot of chatter um, about relationships with our neighbor to the south, and I think um, I just want to reassure you that when you attend my classes, when you shop with me, you are supporting my Canadian small business, and I cannot overemphasize how grateful I am, how much this has made a difference in my life, and so I think even more now is a time even more when I need to be sharing this beautiful craft with others, because I think we need more of that in the world. I really, truly do. So thank you for your support. And if you can kind of spread the word around, um, that I'm excited to be an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm excited to be ordering my supplies from Stampin' Up! Canada. And I hope that you'll join me in making a difference in people's lives, one card at a time, one project at a time. Um, yeah, anyway, those are my thoughts as I get ready to celebrate 19 years. I'm not going anywhere. Um, I'm here. So I'm here to serve you. I'm here to inspire you. So thank you. Okay, so this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of basic white thick cardstock, and I cut it in half at 5.5 already, and then I'm just putting it in here to score it at 4.25. So our paper trimmer has a scoring blade and a cutting blade. So the lighter blade is the scoring blade. Okay, and we will score. Okay, and so that gives us a card base. It means that with every sheet of cardstock, you can make 2 cards if you want. Okay, and then I mentioned I'm going to use one of the newest in colors that I love so much, Peaceful Pine. It totally caught me by surprise. I didn't know I would love Peaceful Pine as much as I do. And I'm using our gingham paper, and I am going to use, like, it's gingham on both sides, but I'm going to use this larger one, kind of almost like a buffalo check, and I'm going to adhere that on. Get this out of the way. Oh, did you hear that loud bang? That was my trimmer falling off my shelf. Okay, we won't worry about it. Our Stampin' Up! Trimmer is pretty durable. I can't count how many times it's fallen off my shelf, so I'm guessing it's okay, but maybe this 100th time did it in. We'll take a look and peek at it. Okay, and the paper should have been cut. It seems to be cut a little short, but it should have been cut at 4 inches by 5.25 inches. Okay, if you're joining along with me and want to craft along. Okay, and you'll see how marvelous it is to have cardstock that coordinates with the designer series paper. So I have pre-cut the basic white. I believe the measurement is 2.5 by 4 inches. Yep. So the basic white is 2.5 inches by 4 inches. And for the peaceful pine, just to give a 1/4 inch kind of border, it's going to be 2 3/4 inches by 4 1/4 inches. Okay, so these two will go together like this. Already it's looking very happy. But let's get stamping. I am going to use one of these images because you might be wondering, what is this image about? So what you can do, I've already done it, is I pre-punched the leaf using the punch out of the peaceful pine. And I'm going to add the veins. There's kind of two kinds of veins here. There's like, I don't know, I would call this like realistic veins for the leaves. And then this one is more kind of modern artistic kind of look. So I'm going to use this one because I feel like this has kind of a modern look to it. Oh, maybe it's already been. This is another thing I do for my classes. I already pre-mount the stamps that they'll need so they don't have to fuss around. I tease them and I say I'm like the Molly Maid of crafting, because as they're crafting, I walk around and I clean up their scraps and, oh, where did I put the ink? Here it is, Peaceful Pine ink. Okay, so again, coordination, pretty amazing. And our in colors come in our new magnetic cases. Okay, so we can just pop that on there. And so these little stamps, although they don't make leaves themselves, you can just stamp them on the punched out leaf and it gives you kind of a leaf effect with the veins. Okay, so that's great. And then what I'm going to do is take a little strip here before I put my ink pad away. Grab my little trimmer. Did it survive the fall? Yes, it did. Yay. Okay, and then I'm just going to cut maybe a 3/4 inch strip here to do the sentiment. Okay, take two with putting my trimmer away and hoping it doesn't fall down. Okay, so let's stamp the sentiment. I'm using the I'm grateful for your kindness. Okay. That away. So we've done our stamping, and then let's bring in our card and kind of finish it off. So I have more of this gingham paper. I'm going to use the punch. This is so satisfying, my friends, when you stick the paper into the punch and you just squeeze. Okay, and we've got a fun leaf there. We'll do another one here. I'm going to use the smaller check, the smaller gingham. Okay, and then we can adhere it right onto our project here. Okay. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's stick that down. And I wish I had the version of the Golden Glow. I did a Golden Glow version, but I don't know where it is. But it would be fun to do all of the colors from the new In Color bundle. You can actually purchase the ink pad bundle at a small discount. There you go. And you can get cardstock that is in the family, so you can get all 5 colors together. Okay. So we'll stick that down. Okay. And then I love to use dimensionals to pop it up. So I'm gonna get these little dimensionals and pop this baby up. And then we've got some linen thread here, and I'm just gonna tie a bow. Sweet and simple makes my heart sing, friends, because I could pump out a whole bunch of these thanking people. Who in your life do you need to say a thank you to? It could be, for me, it's the post office people. I should actually give one. This weekend I went to the post office. My husband helped me carry the giant box. Catalogs are in the mail, friends. Catalogs are in the mail. Okay, so I'm going to put that like that. Let me get our glue dots. I know I put them around so that I could reach them. Okay. And there we go. So this is a way to kind of, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Often bows are kind of at the top and just right in front of your face. This is a way to still have the pretty aspect of the bow. I actually kept a really long tail on here because I think it adds some really nice texture to the card. And then I'm going to put the sentiment right over it. Okay, I can actually have it a little more to the right if I want. I don't know where I want it. Let me think. Maybe I want it a little more to the right. There, something like that, right? I think that'll be nice. And so this is also an example, well, a few things. One is monochromatic, okay? A monochromatic card can be really calming and really just pleasant for the eye to kind of, really I'm only using one ink color here, which is really fun. Okay, the other great thing is that this is a really easy, simple card sketch that you could do. So you have the card base, you have a layer, and then another matted layer in the center. Okay, so that's a simple card sketch that you could replicate and replicate. Just use different DSP, which is designer series paper, just use different stamp sets, colors, and voila, you've got different cards, but with less thought. Okay, so that is the project for today. So I hope you feel a little inspired with the Simply Leaves stamp set and bundle. Now remember, we're in the final days of the paper sale. So select cardstock and designer series papers are on sale at 15% off. So take advantage of that. And remember, when your order is $100 or more, you can add the product of the month for just $7. So if you remember, we did this card last week using the Glow of Harvest designer series paper. I'm going to see whether I can find that paper here. Here it is. Okay, so I don't know if you can see kind of the shimmer that's in there. This is in the packaging. Let me take it out. Okay, so I love, love, love these pumpkins. Okay. Oh, Paulette says she's inspired to make a card with this bundle. Definitely, it's such an easy bundle to use. And so, yeah, so sorry, I got distracted. Yes, the product of the month. I believe it's still available, so don't forget to add this beautiful paper for just $7. The value is probably $20, and you can get it for 7. Okay, and that is it. Let me turn the light back on so I can see you guys. And I hope to be, there we go. I hope to be, have a video for you next week. I might be driving my son back to school that day, so fingers crossed I'll have time to do a little video beforehand, okay, and record it, because September 1st is a very big day. It's the day that the September releases drop. So there'll be new kits, there'll be new product, there'll be a lot of exciting things. So if you don't want to be disappointed, I would suggest you shop right away on September 1st. Now, if you are eligible for the VIP party, you'll already have gotten a full day's inspiration on August 31st, so that you can be ready to shop. Okay? Because we don't want to miss out. Thanks for joining. Have a great day. Bye.